During a hot and very interesting debate on Citizen TV, Babu Owino, the Embakasi East MP, made some remarks that I would like you to listen to before we jump right into our critical analysis. So go ahead and listen to him.
Kuna jaji yeyote ama magistrate yoyote mwenye atakuwa na tamaa yoyote akishajua yeye mwenyewe anapata mshahara nzuri, wapewe ya kupiga hii vita. Pesa iwekwe kando kwa Office of the DPP, Director of Public Prosecution, wapewe wapige hii vita. Pesa iwekwe kwa Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, wapewe wapige hii vita. DCI kazi yao ni kwenda washike watu, investigation ifanywe. Hii maneno ya kushika watu na shika watu hata unawekea terrorism charges ndio unakuja kuinvestigate baadaye, hiyo ni upuzi tupu. Unaona mtu anashikwa anaingizwa kotini, alafu anasema tupatie siku 30 ama siku 14 ili tufanye investigation. Ulimshika kwa nini kama hukukuwa na evidence? Ulimshikia nini? Unamshika ndio ufanye investigation? Ama inafaa ufanye investigation ndio ushike mtu? Sasa hela tukishaweka pale, vita dhidi ya ufisadi itakuwa inapungua. Jambo nyingine, sisi kama wajumbe wa Kenya moja, sisi tutaenda kwa maofisi, tutachukua sheria kwa mkono. Tutachukua wananchi wa Kenya, tuende nao kwa ofisi ya watu na tutatoa watu mbio kwenye hizo maofisi.
Lakini ni uvunjaji wa sheria.
Tutavunja hiyo sheria ili heri tuvunje sheria moja na tu save wananchi wa Kenya. Biblia inasema, wacha nikuulize. Biblia inasema
wajifunze kutii sheria.
Ngoja nikuambie, kuna sheria zingine haifai utii. Wacha nikuambie. Hii sheria yenye mtu anaiba pesa ya Wakenya yenye nafaa isaidie Wakenya. Kama ni madawa amemeza dawa yote, hiyo pesa imeenda kwa tumbo. Kama ni kazi yote iko kwa tumbo ya mtu moja. Heri udeal na mtu moja usave 55 million Kenyans. Biblia inasema ya kwamba if your cow gets into a ditch on a Sabbath day, do you leave the cow in the ditch because it is a Sabbath day or do you remove the cow? Na sheria inasema on a Sabbath day haifai utoe ng'ombe kwenye shimo. Sasa utawacha ng'ombe because ni Sabbath day. Lazima usaidie ng'ombe. So lazima tusaidie wa Kenya. So wacha nikwambie Rashid.
Naam.
Kama wa Kenya wameamua, Article 1 of the Constitution inasema nini? Power, sovereignty belongs to the people. So kama watu hawezi, serikali hawezi deal na watu, wananchi waende wawatoe, sijasema wawaue.
Who exactly are these people Babu Owino was talking about? That as Team Kenya moja, they will go right ahead into their offices and evict them. Okay, he was talking about those leaders who are so corrupt, those leaders who do not mind working for the benefit of the people they are supposed to, rather for their own benefits. And he has talked about SHA. We all know what is going on right now surrounding health sector, the scandal. And many Kenyans have reacted towards that. Many have been requesting Aden Duale, the CS, to resign and immediately go home because its level of incompetency is now on another level. You see, health sector is a very powerful and critical docket, and it needs someone who is so competent, very competent. And Aden Duale has shown serious signs of incompetency, and that's why there is a debate that is going on here in Kenya that if Aden Duale doesn't go home, then the health sector will go on its knee. That's all about that. And again, in relation to what Babu Owino talked about in dealing with those who are corrupt, I could also see him talk about the president, because Babu Owino has been in the forefront in alleging that the president is the most corrupt politician here in Kenya that has never been produced.
Then I want to be rebellious.
If that's the work that you've been doing, the president seems to think otherwise, because he said that you all have been in that, house, and what you've been doing is bribing members of the executive, asking rather for bribes in order to pass significant legislation, and essentially has said very clearly that the houses of Senate and the National Assembly are a mess. Those are the words he used.
In the book of Deuteronomy 16:19, The Bible is clear about bribery, and the Bible hates bribery and corruption. That bribe blinds the eyes of the wise and subverts the cause of those who are in the right. And further, in the book of Matthew 23, from verse 25 to 26, the Bible says, and I quote verbatim, that "Woe unto you, the scribes." The scribes were the Jewish jurists. "Who unto you, the Pharisees? Who unto you, the Pharisees, who clean the outside of the cup, outside of the plate, and leave the inside of the cup? Leave it full of corruption, leave it full of greed, leave it full of unworthy things." When we talk of fighting corruption, is a great thing. But where does corruption start? If the president really wants to fight corruption, who unto you, the Pharisee, who cleans the outside of the cup, but the inside? You have to start by cleaning your house first. He who comes to equity must come with clean hands. And if you're coming with dirty hands already, the executive itself is rotten. You saw what was talked about the e-citizen. Over 40 billion has been siphoned. From where? The executive. You look at what is happening, including construction of a church in State House. How much money does the president earn on a monthly basis? How much does that accumulate to in 3 years? Is it worth?
Out of this new political outfit, I can see leaders who are ready to bring positive change to majority of Kenyans. Let's talk about education. You all know how right now education has become so expensive that a typical Kenyan finds it very difficult to educate his or her child. Let's now go to health sector. Health sector has become again so expensive. You are forced to register with SHA, which if you go to the hospital, it doesn't help you at all. You again have to get money out of your pocket to pay for your bills. Now again, let's talk about economy. The economy of Kenya is not doing well at all. In fact, economists will tell you that the economy of Kenya is going down on its knees. And the government is occasionally coming out defending the economy of Kenya, saying how the economy has been improving and majority of Kenyans are now enjoying. Let's talk about employment. Here in Kenya, there are many Kenyans, especially youths, who are jobless. In order for the president to create jobs here in Kenya, it tells us that he will take Kenyans abroad for employment. Mark, you know that not all Kenyans or every Kenyan is willing to go abroad to work. There are those who want to stay around with their families. So not majority of Kenyans will get employed because of the jobs created far away from them. So this is not the solution for employment in that case. The government or the president needs to create jobs here in Kenya so that Kenyans can get good jobs and work close to their families. Those are things which, if can be sorted out, then the problems that majority of Kenyans are currently facing can fade away. And if you talk about all these things, problems, you will find that there is money to sort out all these problems. But corruption is taking everything. Few individuals are the one benefiting. Typical Kenyans are struggling paying taxes, which in return they get nothing out of. So in my conclusion, if this Kenya Moja can have powers, they can even go ahead and evict President William Ruto from office because of his level of incompetency and corruption surrounding the executive. And again, let me tell you this. This outfit is going to bring more headaches to the president as we going forward into the next general elections. This outfit here is mainly meant to challenge President William Ruto to make equations so hard for him to solve. That is my take, guys. You can as well let me know yours in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you in our next video. Bye and take care.